Program number 23b. You have to create a simple login application which most of you will be doing for your projects. So the first page, if you look at any application online, will be the username and the password, right? So here you're trying to demonstrate a simple swing login application. So what do you need for this? So we have to import so many packages. So first we need the swing package, then we need the classes color, action listener and action event of the java.awt.event package. So these four are the requirements for this program. First, look at this statement. Public class login extends JFrame and implements action listener interface. So this class is extending the JFrame class as well as implementing the action listener interface. Next, we need these components. We need 4 labels, 1 text field, 1 button, and we have something called as JPassword field inbuilt in Java Swing, with the help of which the password will not be visible when the user is typing. So it will be in a special form when the user types. You will understand once we run this program. Next step, create a frame so that we can add all the components to a frame. So JFrame frame is equal to new JFrame login. Now we have a constructor. Now the time is to add all the components to our frame. So the first thing, we are setting the label. We are setting the label. We have username. We just have password. Then user is equal to new JText field. Then pass is equal to new JPassword field. So these are the common things which you want to display on our application. Now the next job is to set the bounds for our components. That is, the first argument here is the x coordinate, the y coordinate, the width and the height of your component. So where exactly you want your components to be displayed on the frame. That is decided by the setBounds method. Next, we are adding all our components to our frame. These are the default settings for our frame. That is, we are setting the visibility to true. We don't have any specific requirement for any layout, so we are setting it to null. We are setting the size of our frame to 600 by 400. Then the important part of this application, we have to attach the event listener to the button, which is nothing but the login button. So login.add action listener, this. Why we need this keyword? We have to create an instance of this class, correct? That is the reason we are passing this keyword as an argument here. Now When this button is clicked, what should happen? We have to match the username and the password. So we are storing all the username and the password in a file. Then we are trying to match it. So in this example, just to demonstrate, we are using the getText method of the text field so that we are able to access the input. Now here we are checking if the username equals guest and the password equals 123456 with the help of dot equals method. If this is true, then we are trying to display the message login successful. If the username and the password doesn't match, then we are displaying the text login not successful on the label L4. So L4.setText will display the message. Then we are setting the foreground color of our label to green if successful. If unsuccessful, then we are displaying it in a red color. Right? Let us run the program so that you understand how it is working. So look at this. It is a simple example. We have a frame by the design 600 by 400. 600 is the width, height is 400 with the XY coordinates. We have three labels here, two text fields and a button which is attached to a event listener and an action performed method. So if I try to give something called as user and password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So as you can see, when we use the password field, the password is not visible. Now let me click this. So the event is triggered when I click on this button. The username and the password don't match. So the message is displayed on the label in the color red, because if it is unsuccessful, we're setting the foreground color to red and the message is login not successful. Now let me give the proper username and the password, guest, and the input password is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now let me check. Yes, so the username and the password match. So the message displayed is login successful and the color set is green for the label. So this is a simple program to demonstrate a login application, which is very common when you people are developing the mini projects or projects. So this is the final outcome of your